Like after 48 hours on from a pretty tough day in all respects, just to put a tin hat on that, you stand by what you said on Saturday, the club stands by what we say on Saturday, and if the same scenario happened, we'd be doing the same again?
Absolutely. As I said, our policy is very much zero tolerance, and if anything like that happens again, we'll be doing exactly the same things. I think, as you said before, we're letting the police deal with it now. There's been an arrest made, there's an investigation underway, and Sharon and the board will be taking it as far as we possibly can, because it's very serious as to what's occurred.
As you say, we'll leave that there for now because that's in the hands of others. But how difficult, or otherwise it will be, just to try and focus? You've got to get your minds back on a big game on Tuesday night and get back onto the football.
We're looking forward to that. At the end of the day, we're sports people and we want to play the game, and I want to manage the team and watch them play and enjoy themselves. As I said, it was emotional on Saturday for many reasons. We have to put that behind us now. We're professionals and we need to focus on Charlton on Tuesday.
It perhaps came about, or definitely came about, because of the wrong reasons, but it did show a real unitedness about the squad, which we know is there anyway. But that sort of last 10 minutes and the chat you had in the dressing room.
I mean, I'm only going to speak about the positive stuff today, and the togetherness in the group and the way they came out and applied themselves to get a result there was fantastic, with 10 men against all odds. Our connection and togetherness with the fan base and support, the way they've supported our team is brilliant. As I said, in times of adversity, it's a true mark of how people come together, and I thought Saturday that was one of the best things to come out of the day.
Easily lost, and by our admission, not the best performance, but extended the unbeaten to 5 games, which was so important, I think, wasn't it, to keep the forward momentum?
Yeah, when we're disappointed with the point, and we're disappointed with the point, disappointed with the performance. Extreme conditions, weather-wise, pitch-wise, and everything else that went on was challenging for us, but we are better than that, and hopefully we'll show that on Tuesday.
Yes, I think it'll suit you being back here on Tuesday night on a lovely pitch where you've played so well in recent weeks.
Exactly that, and we have to continue our home form. As I said, the fans have been absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere they're creating for us, the players are really feeding off it, and hopefully we can recreate that atmosphere tomorrow night and put on a good performance.
It was one of the high points of the early part of the season, that win at Charlton. It feels like an awful lot of water has gone under the bridge since then, doesn't it? It'll be a very different team. 2
very different teams. I think Charlton are a lot different, obviously a new manager, and we're a lot different now. We've kind of transitioned into something slightly different, and as I said, we're looking forward to playing.
In terms of personnel, Gethin missed out on Saturday. That's just a case of managing the injuries he's had to make sure he's available for as much as possible.
Yeah, he'd played a lot of games in a short space of time. Stress fracture injury, so a bit of soreness after the game last Tuesday, so we had to really look after him and make sure we give him some extra recovery time. He's come through that fine, he's recovered great now, and he trained really well today, and he'll be available tomorrow.
We don't yet know about Rico, but the appeal has gone in to try and get that red card overturned, which we having seen it, we think it ought to be.
Yeah, we're very hopeful. We've all seen the evidence. I think there's enough pictures and camera angles floating around for everybody to have seen that it was probably unjustified, so we'll see how that goes, and fingers crossed he's available tomorrow.
You just briefly back to the game on Saturday. You made the point that early on in this season, when the conditions have been against you, the pitch has gone against you, you might have gone under, and even with 10 men you might have gone under, but you didn't do that on Saturday, and that was a positive sign, wasn't it?
Huge. As I said, we faced these difficult conditions in a few away games this season. Fleetwood and Plymouth spring into mind, and 2 awful performances and heavy defeats. That wasn't the case on Saturday. Even though we didn't play well and to our level, we still found a way to get a result, which was important.
You introduced Karl Dempsey for the first time on Saturday via the bench. Again, another option. It does look strong at the moment, doesn't it?
It does. Kyle gives us a different option, a different dynamic, different kind of midfield player to the ones we have. Yeah, we've got some very good options. As I said, we have to pick horses for courses and see what team we're coming up against and pick a team accordingly.
Just lastly, beloved, it'd put a smile on everybody's faces for all the right reasons tomorrow night, when it hopefully win the game and everybody goes home, and we want to talk about football tomorrow night.
It's all we want to do. You know, we didn't ask for any of this. We're a football team that wants to enjoy our football and entertain people. That wasn't the case on Saturday, and hopefully we can get back to that on Tuesday.